Big Blue Nation, what's going on? This is the Loyal BBN Fan Show. Kentucky Wildcats travel to Arkansas, get that big win. Woo! They got that win, and it was not a pretty first half for my Wildcats, but our Wildcats find a way to will a win by getting some defensive stops when it mattered the most. And that's why we was able to go down there and find a way to get this win. Thanks for joining the Loyal BBN Fan Show. I'm your host, Michael. And look, I don't know about you guys, but my heart and my blood pressure and everything is erupting right now because I just got to take a deep breath because there's no way. That is no way that I thought we was going to win that ball game with the way we was playing. And the worst part about our team is defense, and we found a way to come back at the end of the game and get the stops necessary. This is like what a game, like what a freaking game, and I am so excited that we got this win. I'm emotional right now, and I'm excited all at the same time. We needed this. Go Big Blue, man. Go. Tell you what. Let me just look. We haven't really saw too much of Reed Shepherd the last couple of games. But we don't win that ball game, I think, if it wasn't for Reed. I think Reed, and he took over for a certain amount of time, and I think he willed this team to a what's name. Antonio Reeves hitting shots. Guys, look, Unenso, good 25 minutes tonight. Good. Bradshaw just couldn't do anything. We couldn't get anything out of Big Z. So we just, we went down there and Arkansas, they'll look back tomorrow and they'll tell themselves this was a game that we could have won. But Kentucky did what we thought that they couldn't do, and they played defense. And that's the difference in this ball game down the stretch. When we needed it the most, we came up with stops, and we was able to get that W. And look, Shepherd's the dude, man. Look, hats off, young fella. Good job tonight, for real. It was just one of those games, man. Hats off to Arkansas. Those guys, man, they played their butts off, and they pretty much led almost the whole game. Kentucky found a way to just keep it in arm's reach. Still had a first half that was just like, what the freak is going on with our shooting? Well up under our scoring average for the year. We don't care. When you go on the road in the SEC in an environment like Arkansas and find a way to win a ball game, you can say, okay, we didn't score, we didn't do our scoring average, but we walked out of the arena with a win. And that's the most important thing that any team wants to see going on the road. This is tough, man. Auburn got beat today. I'm pretty sure Tennessee came back and beat Vanderbilt. But this is good, man. This is very impressive by our Wildcats because at the first half, I think everyone was just sitting back and just wondering, like, yo, man, what's going on with my Wildcats? Why aren't we playing ball right now? We got some calls. They was calling fouls on us. There wasn't fouls. Trey Mitchell got another technical foul, So it was just one of those up and down games where you just didn't know from play to play what was going to happen. But I like how Cal just said, look, this is my five. These are the guys that's playing basketball. Everybody else just sit down. You ain't playing no more tonight. And this is the lineup that we're going with. And I like the move that Cal made. Hey, Theo came back. Didn't have a big game out of him, which is expected. He's been out for 7 ball games. But, hey, he made the move to not start Edwards. No one thought that Cal would make that move and say, Edwards, you're coming off the bench. That was a bold move. You make $8 million. Those are the calls that you make. So moving forward, we just gotta up our defense. We're gonna go home. Hope our shooting game is better than what it was right here on the road. Because right now, I thought Big C was the answer. Hey, that's a Vandy fan again. Oh my goodness, dude. Come on, Vandy. Just go somewhere, man. Yeah. So, look, Kentucky was able to go on the road, and everyone knows in SEC, if you can just get a win, you'll take it. By 1 point, by 20 points, by 11 points, you just want to, when the game's over, you just want top. And Kentucky found a way to be on top tonight of Arkansas and beat those guys. It wasn't the prettiest game offensively. We all know that. I don't know if Theo is hurt. The thing with Theo is, C-Wiggs, is that we just Cal found his crew. He found his crew and he went with it. And I think that's the biggest thing. And I think that's even bigger than who's going to start the game. It's who can I find to finish this game that's going to give me the best opportunity to win. Is Theo still hurt? Look, it just wasn't his game. You got to give him a chance to work back into the West Lane. I'm glad to see him back out there. I thought it was something deeper than just being hurt. Evidently, that wasn't the case. He started over Edwards. Edwards didn't play a lot of minutes. Theo didn't play a great deal of minutes. But overall, you have to be satisfied. You have to be, Ugo needs more minutes. I'm gonna throw this up right fast because Ugo's playing ball. And I tell you what, when they took Ugo out, I think it was for a rest. I hope that's what it's for, because I'm not sure if I would have put Bradshaw in over Ugo the way Ugo was playing. Our bigs have still got to get strong. We still gotta demand those rebounds, but we can take the whole ball game to the last 6 minutes or whatever sort of ball game, and we can throw it out. And we can focus on the end of the ball game when we needed the stops. The right people was on the floor, and we were just making shots. And we showed the nation that we can score the basketball, and we showed ourselves that when it matters the most, when we got to go get a stop, we can get a stop. And we got stops down there, and we played defense, and we rebounded. And that's the key to how we was able to get this victory right here. That's the biggest thing. Let's see, what's it say? I always enjoy a good smoke leg. Absolutely. Edwards feels like a transfer. I hope he's 18 years old. I hope he understands that this is bigger than just him. Like, I really do. I hope he understands that this is about Kentucky. This is the best team that we've had in a long time. And if you come to Kentucky because you want to win a national championship, then you participate in whatever has to happen. And if that means I got to come off the bench and help my team in any way that I can, then that's what I have to do. I have to come off the bench, and I got to participate as a team player. I hope he's not a transfer, because I don't think he's going to transfer, because he's only a one-year player. And regardless, he's going to get drafted on potential wise. He's going to get drafted, and he's going to move on to the NBA. But I hope not. What is this? I feel like road games are very hard for Kentucky right now because they are playing through the coach. We don't really have a point guard right now that sets up our offense, so we have to slow it down to get to play for Cal, and it allows other teams to get set up differently. I could be wrong. I just want to see us get out and run. I don't think I do say this. We did just kind of slow the ball up coming across half court. I seen Reed Shepard do that a couple of times. We wasn't our running self. We wasn't pushing the ball up the court as much as we usually do. We did get some fast break points. Hats off to Reeves, man. Like, I mean, we could just sit here. We could talk. We can talk about him the whole ball game. Trey Mitchell came up with a couple of good shots tonight. I think collectively down the stretch when it mattered the most, I think everyone that was on the floor collectively found what they could do best, and they did that with in the betterment for the team. And nobody was complaining. Everybody was playing a game. We didn't have Dillingham tonight. We missed him out on the floor. That's 14 points. That's hard to replace as well, too, of what he's averaging. But to come out and just to be able to, to get this, just to get this win is enormous. This right here was a win that we absolutely had to win. I mean, we had to win, especially, like I said, especially since Auburn lost tonight. And now that puts us as 5-2. Of course, now that I think, if I'm correct, that may actually push South Carolina at number 1, unless I'm not sure how many SEC losses Tennessee had. So Tennessee may actually be the ones who jump to first place in the Western name. But you got South Carolina that's going to jump Kentucky. So this is a dog race. And the reason why we needed this win the most is because going down the stretch, every single SEC game that we play, if we want to win the SEC outright, we got to win every game that we possibly can, because we can't rely on other teams to go out and lose ball games. We got to take care of what we can control, and we got to come back. Teams go on the road. We go on the road, and we get the best of what the SEC has to offer. When teams come to Rupp Arena, our Rupp Arena crowds got to do what other crowds got to do. Our guys got to put the ball through the basket, and we got to show that we got to take care of home court. So this win is big. Like, I just did a YouTube video the other day. How critical is this ball game? and making it that Auburn lost. This ball game was an absolutely, you had to win this ball game. No and ifs about it. And we was able to come out of there with the W. And that's the big thing. I take an ugly win over a meter, over an ugly loss. Period. It's just what it is. I take this every single day. This is what it's all about right here. It's just getting these wins at all means necessary, finding a way to win the ball game. And I think that's the most important thing that any of us can actually ask for, is just find a way to win and move on. And that's what we did tonight. So we can look at an ugly win. We can look at a good, we can look at a pretty win, as long as Kentucky gets a win. That's how vital this win was tonight. And that's why I'm super excited that our Wildcats didn't give up. We kept fighting, and we found a way to get a stop, and we found a way to walk off the road with a W. And at the end of the day, that's pretty much all you can ask for, is just to get a win. And that's a beautiful thing, when you can go to the Hog Nation and whoosh. Well, call in the Hogs if you want to, dude. Kentucky's walking away with a Wildcat win, and that's what's important right there. Yeah, and you know what? I like this right here because I haven't seen this many layup misses this year. We missed a lot of layups. I think we had like maybe 6 layups that we misses in the first half. Like, dude, that's 10 points right there. Kentucky just couldn't find the way to put the ball in the hole. We couldn't even score a basket even off a layup. It just wasn't falling for us. But I'm sorry. And I apologize to this, but I'm freaking excited that our Wildcats held on and find a way to win the ball game. Period. No matter what we did in the first half, it's all about that last part of the ball game. Can we find a way to win the ball game? And our Cats found a way, and I'm freaking excited, man. Let's see. That was the worst hog call I have ever heard. And that's okay. Look, it would be up to, come on, man. Look, I'm not supposed to know how to do a hog call. I'm a Wildcat fan, and we go, C-A-T-S, cats, with the win, baby. That's what I'm talking about. The excitement is still there for the Cats. We can still go out here. We can still got a chance to win this SEC. We just got to take it one game at a time. We got to continue to win. And I'm not worried about what a Vandy fan says. They're irrelevant right now to me as well, too. So, hey, it's just got to be excitement. And you got to just cheer for your Cats after excitement that we just went through, after the scare, after you just said to yourself, what in the world? Look, I was on a treadmill for most of the ball game, right? And I wasn't sweating. Because we was, because I was working out hard. I was sweating because we was freaking losing. And I was like, we cannot lose this ball game today. We got to find a way to win the ball game. And look, I got my AC turned up all good. My barber messed up my head, so I had to cut all my hair off. Look, this is just what we're doing right now. And look, you want to call in the Hogs? Whatever you want to do, call in the Hogs or whatever you want to do. Kentucky got to win tonight, and you can't take that away from us. So that's all we need right there. This is it. Kentucky could have easily stopped playing, knowing we couldn't have not got a shot to go win. But instead, they turned up the defense, balanced the game out, and that is a team with a fight to win. That's what makes them special. And that's it right there. And you can take about, you can go and you can say we didn't score. Why is Arkansas staying in the game, with Kentucky? Arkansas didn't have their main senior. He quit the team or whatever you're going to do. And then here you go. Arkansas was just playing lights out. Whenever Kentucky comes to an arena, you're going to sell out, and it's going to be the team Super Bowl. And that is exactly what it is every single ball game. Kentucky's not going to walk in to SEC gyms and just blow everybody out. We're going to have to grind. We're going to have to fight. And that's what we did to win this ball game tonight. And that's why to me, that's why it's so special right there. So, ball is beautiful. Yeah, I get something like that. So, yeah, I didn't want the guy to mess up my haircut, but he did. But go Cats. I love the win tonight. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you haven't already, follow me, subscribe. You guys have been blowing up my YouTube, so I appreciate that. It's the Lloyd BBN fans. Follow me on Twitter at Big Mike 2014-23, and I appreciate all the love that you guys give me. I'm riding with somebody to work, so I can't be late. But go Cats. I'm glad I was able to come and go live for a few minutes. I'm glad I was able to come and enjoy this win with you guys, because if you guys want it, I will. Okay, Alabama's 5-1 in the SEC. Come on, LSU, let's go. Come on, LSU, let's go. Come on, let's beat Bama. Anyway, my horrible hall call is go. Want to go Cats, baby? Let's go Cats. Let's shut that down and let's go home and let's keep working on one game at a time. We can only be as good as we want to be with those guys in the locker room, and that's exactly what we have to do. Is just focus on what we can do as Cats and continue to just play ball. And this right here is another confidence winner, because I don't know how we would really be if we lost this game tonight. What mindset will we have? What mindset will we be in if we didn't win tonight? So I'm glad we got the win. It was very critical that we got this win. Thank you, Auburn. I appreciate it. 2 games in a row that you guys lost. Yes, that's awesome. And we got to continue. We the Cats. That's what we gotta do. The Cats. I'm excited, man. Look, this is my excitement right here. This is it. When I turn this camera off, and when I walk away with a strut, because I'm a Kentucky fan and we found a way to win the ball game tonight. And that, my friend, shake it, baby, go Cats. So that's the Cats right there. Go Cats. Thanks to all you guys. I appreciate it. Thank you guys, and I appreciate it. Yeah, we did right here. We needed this one. Proud of our guys for not folding. Thank you, LC. I appreciate it. We didn't fold tonight. 27-28. Come on, LSU. Dude, what is Collins? I don't think Collins hurt this year for LSU. I don't even think he's even playing. Like, he gets like no minutes of ball game. You should have stayed at Kentucky with us or whatever. 4 7-footers, I guess. But hey, it was what it was. Hey, we love you, Collins. We know you down at LSU. You're still in our prayers and hearts. Once a Wildcat, always a Wildcat. But go Cats, a great win tonight. And I guess that's how you do it. Look, when it comes to being artistic, I'm not your man. Okay, excitement. I could be your excitement guy all night. But the art of it, yeah, that was us tonight over Arkansas. That's us. So go Cats. Appreciate it. And straight catch. That's it. I'm walking down the street because I'm a Cats fan. They're gonna be like, dude, what are you smelling so big today for? Because my Wildcats went down to the Arkansas Razorbacks and came out with a win. Go Cats. Thanks, guys. Go Kentucky.